What's up guys, it's Andrew at Night, and today what I've got for you is a review of the Skinomi carbon fibre wraps for the Galaxy S3. You might be able to tell from my voice I've got another cold. I've seemed to spend most of this year with a cold. But anyway, carrying on, this thing comes in a little tube. So it's Skinomi, it's got sort of cool samurai type branding on it. And it comes on one of these. This is the one that had the carbon fibre on. Just sticks on this 3M, I think it's the same kind of stuff that Jelliskins use. And here's a different one that you can't really see because it's all white, but this is a clear style one, which you can kind of see there. So you can see how it comes. When you get them, I recommend you turn your phone off when you record. I recommend you pull them out of this and leave them with like a book or something on top for a day or two, just because as you can see with this, I didn't, and it's still a little bit warped, and it makes applying it a little bit more difficult. Also, when you apply these, you use these sprays. So you clean your hands, you spray your hands and your fingers, then you spray the back side of all these, and then you lay them down. And they take a little bit of time to stick on. You've got to have a little bit of patience. And I recommend you get a hairdryer. What I did was I sat with a hairdryer sort of between my legs pointing upwards, which sounds a tad wrong. But then I just sort of worked at it, used this to sort of just lay it down a bit, get rid of the liquid. And it sticks on fine. Now, as far as the carbon fibre goes, it feels like carbon fibre. It feels really, really cool. The main thing I like about this is the texture. The look's kind of cool. I quite like the accenting on the corners with the white. Maybe with a black or a blue Galaxy S3, it would look a little bit different. It might look nicer if you don't like these white corners, but I quite like the accenting. And it's a three-piece design. So you've got this back plate, which I'll pull off for purpose of demonstration, which you can just see there, which I think looks really, really cool. Trouble with this is it means you can't use most cases, because obviously it adds a little bit of bulk. You can get away with bigger cases, sort of big silicon cases, if you just have it on the back, but if you have it on the sides here, you really can't get away with much. So I'm just reviewing this first, and then I'll review all the rest of the stuff I've got, because I'll be able to take this off. So you can see the edge ones, they are a little bit of a faff to put on. They have little cutouts in the corners here, if it focuses, which just lets it bend around the corner a bit more. It's got nice cutouts for your power, sorry not your power, your volume, headphone jack, third time lucky, your power button, volume, and the USB at the bottom, which again doesn't seem to want to focus, but it's there, it's pretty good. Again, these take a little bit of time to get on. This is where I really needed the hairdryer just to get it to bend and actually stay. But once it's on there, I've had this on for 3 or 4 days, and it really is on, it's not coming off. From the front you can see it looks kind of cool. It's a little bit chintzy, I feel. It's a little bit sort of tackier than just having this on the back, just because it is quite difficult to actually get the full fit. I actually pulled it slightly to the right. You can sort of see there is a little bit askew, just so that when I put the back cover on, I don't have massive white lines going up the side. So again, if you've got a different colour device, it may work better for you, or if you don't mind those white lines, then you can line it up how they sort of want you to have it, and you do have a little bit of white, but I quite liked the sort of whole black look on the back, and it makes it really smooth in the hand here. You can't feel these joins when they're together, so it feels really, really good, and it feels much, much more premium than the back of the Galaxy S3. But I'm just going to take the back cover off again, and I'm going to pull off these sides just to show you, and also to see to myself if it leaves any residue. So just pulling this gently off. Yes, there's a bit of residue and dirt and stuff that's just actually stuck to the skin itself. Again, focus doesn't want to focus, come on. Which is just because it just sort of juts over the side a bit, and I think these side bits, if there's going to get dirt anywhere, it's going to come under these. So, no, it's not going to stick down again. I don't think these will be reusable. I know with the Jelliskins, it's the same sort of stuff, and you can use it over and over and over, but these don't feel as sticky, which I think is because they've got the spray design when you apply them. But as far as residue goes, there's a little bit around the button, but I think that's just dirt that's got in there, rather than actually anything from the skin. We'll just pull the other one off as well. And same thing, there's a little bit of residue on the actual skin itself, But on the actual phone, it's really, really clean, so that's pretty good. Clean install, clean uninstall, and I'll just snap the carbon fibre back on. And that's really how I like to rock it. I think it looks really cool with the white just showing on the corners, so a little bit on the sides, then with the bezel. Adds minimal bulk, really, really good scratch protection. This feels really durable, which again I think is because of the carbon fibre texture. And it isn't just printed, it is actually proper carbon fibre type texture, so it feels really, really cool. Feels quite premium, as I said, and it also gives it a bit more grip in the hand, but also in the pocket and things it's still just as slippy. It takes a tiny bit of getting used to the feel of putting it in and out of the pocket with this on, but it is slippy. It's not going to sort of stick like a silicone would. As far as protection goes, it's kind of like a gel skin again. You've just got that basic back protection. I've got a screen shield on, so I've got front protection, and obviously if you have these sides on, you will also get a little bit more protection on the sides, sort of when it's in your pocket. I wouldn't count on much drop protection. You might, if you drop sort of hair onto concrete, you won't get scratched, but anything sort of big drop and you might crack the screen. But yeah, if you're looking for a skin, these are really cool. I like them much more than gel skins as far as texture goes, just because you get that cool carbon fibre texture. Obviously, if you want a really cool design, I suggest something like a gel skin. But if you do like carbon fibre, I know a lot of people really like it and quite a lot of people hate it. They think it looks kind of tacky. I used to think it was kind of tacky, but on this it actually looks quite nice. They've done a really, really good job of not making it feel sort of really chintzy and really sort of corny and sort of boy racer style. But yeah, that's the carbon fibre wraps from Skinomi, and you get this little squeegee for the Galaxy S3. If you've got any questions, please comment below. If there's anything else you guys want to see on my channel, please comment or message me. Please subscribe if you haven't seen me before, and I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ra!